What's up, guys? So a bunch of set photos just came out, or not just, but like came out over the past week on the crossover. Some of them being pretty spoiler heavy, even giving away the identity of one of the Earth X hero counterparts. So if you don't want to be spoiled, then just don't watch the rest of this video. So the first picture shows Harrison Wells wearing the Earth X Flash suit, and people might say that like we've seen this before, but we actually we haven't. We've never seen an evil Harrison Wells before. In season 1, he was Eobard Thawne the entire time. So technically, Harrison Wells has never been evil and has never been a speedster. And since we already know that Tom Cavanaugh could pull off a great evil speedster, I'm actually pretty excited for this version of an evil speedster, and I'm actually pretty happy with this reveal. This reveal, plus the fact that we know that Prometheus X isn't being played by Josh Segarra, leads me to assume that Green Arrow X and Supergirl X, or Overgirl, aren't the same actors or characters either. Speaking of Green Arrow X and Overgirl, we got our first look at both of them in live action form, and they both look lit, especially the Overgirl suit. I mean, that suit looks so much better than the Supergirl suit right now. The red and black look so good together. The Green Arrow X suit looks great, but I wouldn't say it's better than the Earth 1 Green Arrow suit. The Flash suit also looks great, but it's just the reverse Flash suit with a different symbol. It's not all that new. It's nothing new. I don't think it's any better than the Earth 1 Flash, but it's a lot easier to make a suit cooler than the Supergirl suit, as opposed to the Flash and Green Arrow suits right now. Then there are two new photos of the new Captain Cold, which he's going to be a lot more lighthearted. He's going to be just a more lighthearted version of Captain Cold. In these two photos, we see him in his new suit and his new glasses. And honestly, he looks kind of ridiculous. His new suit looks so over the top, and his glasses look just so clunky. I'm hoping they make him look better using some cool camera tricks or After Effects. But right now, he looks just ridiculous. Then there are some photos of people who look like they're coming out of a funeral, and they did say that there will be a funeral in this crossover, which means somebody will die. I probably should have made a video about that, but I never got around to it. So who do I think is gonna die? I'm honestly not sure. We obviously can rule out Sarah Lance, Heatwave, Green Arrow, Flash, Iris, Felicity, and Supergirl, and also Supergirl's sister. So all those characters are obviously alive, and I mean Felicity being not dying is very disappointing. There are so many chances, but she never dies. Anyway, who do I think has the biggest chance of dying is Wild Dog. I'm always gonna think Wild Dog has a possibility of dying whenever there's just a possibility, just because he's such a minor character in the DC universe. So there's always a possibility, but I honestly don't know. That's all I'm basing it off, the fact that he's such a minor character in the DC universe. But then again, that didn't stop the Arrowverse before when it came to like Black Canary. So I don't know who's gonna die. My biggest guess is and then there's a photo of somebody in a Killer Frost suit, and I'm assuming that's her stunt double. So all this shows us is her new suit, which I mean, it looks fine. I don't really have a big opinion on it. What do you think, though? Let me know. There are two shots of what looks to me like the big team-up shot, like from the last crossover when you see them all on the roof and then they run out the Dominators. This looks like to be the same thing. You see the Green Arrow X in the background. So what I think will happen is that they'll have this whole big team-up shot right there, and then the Earth X versions and them are going to run at each other, and I'm definitely excited. I think they should do a team-up shot in every single crossover. The last one was incredible. Then we see a picture of the Ray. We see the back of his head, and his helmet looks like the coloring just looks so appealing. I feel like we obviously can't see the front of his head, but I feel like it's gonna be a really cool helmet and probably a really cool costume, because I'm assuming they put a lot of effort into 4 costumes: the Overgirl, Green Arrow X, obviously not the Flash X, because all they did was took the reverse Flash costume, Prometheus X, and then the Ray. That's the 4 costumes that I'm guessing they put the most like attention into, the most detail into. So I'm assuming the Ray will look cool. I'm excited to see the Ray. I think it's really cool that they made an entire CW seed show just for the crossover. So that was all. There were a lot of set photos. The crossover seems to bring out a lot of set photos. So what do you think? Are you excited for this crossover? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.